Hey bitches, welcome back to my fucking planet. I missed you, and if you're new here, fucking welcome. Get the fuck in here, bitch. I've been waiting for you. Alright, so I have a little secret. I gotta get real close so no one else hears. Nobody knows that I have this YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is a secret. Nobody in my family knows. None of my friends know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows that I have this YouTube channel. And that is very much on purpose. That is very much on purpose. And I'm not going to tell anybody. If anyone finds it, hey, if you know me and you found this fucking channel, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Welcome. But nobody, I'm not telling anyone, and no one knows. And it's gonna stay that way unless they find it themselves. So, why? Why does nobody know about my YouTube channel? Why doesn't anyone know about my YouTube channel? Why haven't I told anybody? So, there's a very important lesson that I've learned. Really, actually, quite recently. I would say within, the past year, definitely. And that is how important it is to move in silence, girl. Move in silence. Don't tell people about what you got in progress. Don't tell people about what you're planning. Just do your thing and then let the results speak for their fucking selves. Now, before I learned that lesson, I actually thought quite the opposite. I very much believe in manifesting, and I very much thought that by putting my intentions out into the world all the time, telling everybody what I was up to and just saying it out loud all the time, I thought that I was sort of putting it out into the universe so that, my intention could be heard and come to me, you know what I mean? But actually, what happens when you do that, as I've come to learn, is it causes your ideas and what you have in progress to become vulnerable to interference. And it's true. And also, your energy changes once you know somebody knows what you're up to. Your energy just automatically changes because then your brain is like compensating for it, you know what I mean? Like that it feels like they're watching you. It feels like they're criticizing what you have to say. That sucks. And it makes you second guess yourself, like, oh shit, well actually maybe it's not good to do it this way, maybe I should do it this way instead because they'll think that's cooler. It's not about what they think, it's not about what other people think. And that is the reason I haven't told anyone about this channel, because I'm very much like that, for sure. I just sort of have this tendency to second guess what I'm doing once I know that other people are watching me. But when I'm on my own, when I know I'm on my own, or no one that I know is around, it doesn't matter if it's a stranger. But if it's someone that I know for some reason, maybe because then they're like, a stranger is just a one and done. They saw what I did and now we'll never see each other again. But now I have to face my friends or family or whatever again with whatever. What if I fail my project? What if it doesn't come out right? What if it doesn't come out the way I say it did? Or the way I said it would. There we go. What if it doesn't come out the way I said it would? Sorry, my brain's a little fried because I've been painting all morning. I was editing the last video that just went out, which is a very good one. You should definitely go check it out. But I did that, and then I started painting, and that's what I've been doing ever since, so my brain is like toast. But yeah, I don't want to be second guessing myself on what I'm doing or saying. This channel is my pure self expression outlet, however I want to do that. So sometimes that looks like just sitting here yapping. Sometimes it looks like something that's more planned, like the last video, and more edited. I probably won't even edit this. I'll probably just fucking throw it up on my channel because that's the type of vibe that we're, feeling today. But yeah, sometimes I want to show off my art. Sometimes I want to talk about music. I want to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, and that's often different things, different subjects. And yeah, eventually too, I'm gonna be doing music on here. That would be awesome. Play my trombone. I do that over on my Twitch channel, which is linked in my description of my channel. But on there, I'm just practicing. It's just live streaming my practice sessions. On here, I would love to do like covers or just jam sessions. That would be cool, but I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. That's the thing. I don't even know. And that's what this channel is all about. Whatever the fuck I want to be about. I want. Whatever the fuck I want it to be about. Dude, I just wanted to come on and yap for a little bit. I was thinking about my channel, and I was thinking about how nobody knows about it and how beautiful that is. And I've done that with other things lately too, since I learned about how useful it can be to just kind of keep your plans to yourself. I've actually had that save my ass in my living situations previously too. Oh my gosh, my last one, I was living with roommates and it was great. We started off all buddy, but then someone just decided we weren't going to do that anymore. And it got really weird and like you couldn't trust anybody and that sucked. It really sucked, but keeping my cards close to my chest really saved my ass cuz then no one knew what was going on with me, No one knew what I had, what I didn't, and no one knew when I had plans, kind of a plan B in case things fell through, which they did. So, thank God, right? But what I'm getting at basically, because this is a whole lot of fucking rambling, but that's okay. I love to ramble, dude. I love to just ramble and yap. What I'm getting at is it's very important to move in silence and to keep your shit to yourself. And that's not to say that you shouldn't talk to other people about yourself, that you should never talk about yourself. I think you actually should talk about yourself sometimes. I think it's awesome to talk about yourself, and that's how you get yourself out into the world, you know what I mean? But as far as your projects, your plans, especially if you haven't taken any action towards them yet or it's not finished. You know what? Scratch that. Just don't tell people what you're up to. Don't tell people what you're working on. Don't tell them your plans until it's done and let the results speak for themselves. Yeah, do that. It may surprise you how much it helps you out. It's crazy, dude. It makes a huge difference. And like with this channel, I'm able to come on here and say whatever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want, do what I want without the worry about what other people are thinking about me. That's why I film out here. Actually, I don't even film inside because if anyone's home, I don't want them to hear what I'm saying. I don't want them to know I'm doing this shit. Isn't that crazy? You guys are a secret. No one knows about us. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, dude, some music. I'm just yapping at this point. So I've been listening to like a whole. I always listen to music. I love listening to music, and I've been listening for the past year and a half straight, longer than that actually, longer than that. I've talked about this before. I've always loved reggae. I love Cali reggae. I love surf music, surf rock, beach music. Love it. But I also love punk rock and I love metal, new metal, alternative, indie. I love EDM. I like lo-fi as long as it's made by fucking humans. That goes for any music, by the way. Vaporwave, but I have been really turned on to the Butthole Surfers' newest album that they just released. It is so cool. In Booyah, you should look it up. It's crazy, dude. I guess they recorded it like 25 years ago and they were only just able to release it. So it's super cool. Very, very funky. I like it. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. I think I love you guys. Don't tell people what you're doing, okay? Do your shit. And that, if you do it in silence, the payoff will feel so much greater too. Because everyone's gonna be so impressed that you seemingly did all this shit overnight. It's crazy. It's how you make the illusion of doing things overnight. You just don't tell people that you're doing them. And then once it finally happens, bam, look at that. Overnight success. Alright, I'm gonna go. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Take it easy. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Bye.